The world-famous Bishop's Lodge Ranch Resort and Spa is one of New Mexico's premier resort hotels. And if you want to give yourself or someone else the gift of elegance and luxury, I promise you, look no further than the historic landmark, and I have stayed there and I can vouch for it. You can take in sweeping views of the Tesuque Valley and the Sangre de Cristo Mountains from Las Fuentes restaurant and bar while you're savoring the delicious meals that are prepared by our friend and executive chef Christopher Mclean. And I welcome you back here.
Thank you. It's great to be here with you.
It's so great, and especially this time of year. You know, I don't know if our viewers realize that Bishop's Lodge is celebrating 12 days of holiday cheer. So share some of the details of this festive celebration and this time that could be fun for the whole family.
It is one of, by far, the most historic places you can go and visit when you're in Santa Fe, and it's so beautiful, and it really brings out the holiday spirit to go and visit. We're doing 12 days of Christmas, so every day and every evening we're doing some fun activities for the family, for children. We have fun hot chocolate socials. We have cookie making. We have candlelight tours of Archbishop Lemi's private chapel, which is so beautiful.
You can't miss that when you're there. You have to check it out.
And s'mores every night.
Oh, no, s'mores too.
I love s'mores.
I love them, and they do. And even as an adult, they bring you back to that feeling of being a kid. And there's a whole list of events. There's a whole calendar. So you can actually visit bishopslodge.com, or you can also go to the Facebook page, right?
Yes, that's right.
And they can get all the details on that. I know you're also doing that Winter Wonderland ski package, and they can get more details there as well. But I want to know what specifically you have planned for the holidays, for Christmas as well as for New Year's, because I know you always do something special.
Absolutely. For Christmas, we're having a really beautiful, elaborate buffet with all sorts of fun New Mexico ingredients, as well as holiday ingredients such as goose and wonderful meats. We're carving beautiful prime rib. It's going to be a fantastic day for everybody. And then for New Year's coming up, we have a really neat dinner that we're doing that night in our restaurant. And we'll be celebrating what's called New Year's on New York time. So we will have a nice dinner. It's a 3-course choice dinner. And then we'll be celebrating with champagne there when the ball drops in New York. Then you can move straight down into our huge, beautiful pavilion convention center, where we actually have a live band called Manzanares. It's a local Nuevo Latino band that's going to be rocking the house all night long until we have our own ball drop at midnight, and it's going to be a fun celebration for everybody.
It's like a double New Year's. You get an East Coast and a West Coast New Year's all in one.
That's right.
I love that. Well, and of course the food is always spectacular. I don't think there's anything I've ever had that you've made that I didn't absolutely love. And really, and you're so passionate about the work that you do as a chef. So I'm curious, there's so many things already that I'm intrigued by on this stove here. What are you making for us today?
Today we're actually going to be making a persimmon cake. It's a great holiday cake that tastes a lot like a gingerbread. And it's so much fun. These are persimmons. They look like big tomatoes, and most people, when they see them, they pass them on by because they say, oh, I don't know what to do with that thing. The persimmon is actually a berry, believe it or not, that comes from the tree that gives us our ebony wood. So it's quite a fun
So are persimmons a lot sweeter than tomatoes then?
Oh yes, absolutely.
Okay, so that's the biggest difference, I guess, because they do look like tomatoes, you're right.
What we're going to do is we're going to start off, and this recipe is located on the website, is that correct?
Fabulous, yes, at Casa.com we'll have that recipe today.
We're going to start off by putting in some softened butter. The best way to soften your butter is to put it in the microwave just for a few moments until you see it starting to melt a little bit, but don't let it melt all the way, because you want to actually cream your butter with the sugar. I like to use a paddle attachment for the KitchenAid here, but you can definitely use anything you have at home, hand mixers, or you can use the old-fashioned way with a whisk or a big spoon.
But this is definitely more fun. And you're using just regular sugar?
Yes, it's regular cane sugar that you have at your house. We're going to cream this up just a little bit, and then from there, we're going to start adding in these other ingredients. While that's creaming, I'm going to show you real quick. This is your persimmon. These are extremely ripe, because I like to do it like I'm making banana bread. You let them get all gooey and yummy. Because our end result is actually going to be this stuff that looks like baby food.
Oh, wow.
And it's going to go into there. So you can actually take your knife and you cut off this little top here. Easy enough. And then you can cut off the bottom just a little bit. And then see how gooey it is?
Oh, yeah.
And it comes right off the side there.
Oh, my gosh. You sure make it look easy.
And then you can cut it into little usable chunks, discarding that middle hard piece. Sometimes you'll find big black seeds in there, so you'll want to watch out for that. And just pick them out. They're really easy to find. They're about that big around. You can't miss it.
Perfect.
So we have that cream right there. And we're going to start adding in these other ingredients quickly, a little bit at a time on each. We're going to add some egg, one at a time.
One at a time, So you really want to take your time with this. maybe you can have a little assistant in the kitchen to help you. This could be
I love it.
a fun treat. You know, we're talking and we're going to have a special show as well about that week. After Christmas, all the kids are home. You have to find things to do at home with the kids, and this would be a perfect thing, is to make a wonderful dish like this.
It is fun. My daughter loves to cook with me, and she's 9 and wants to be a pastry chef. We're going to
she is a good
alternate
example.
these ingredients. You're going to put a little bit of your flour.
Okay.
This is brandy. That goes in there too.
Nice.
Then you go back to the eggs.
See, there's really a process. See, I would have just dumped all the eggs in.
Oh, no,
you have
don't
to
wanna do
really
that.
be seriously careful and
You want to put
detailed.
some more flour.
Okay.
Now we're going to put in our baby food looking persimmon pulp. I
The
took
persimmon
this.
pulp, I love it.
I took the persimmon that I cleaned out and you put it into a blender. That's how
That's
easy
it.
it is. It naturally is liquidy, and so it turns into this
Perfect.
by itself. That goes in there now.
Okay. Gosh.
The really neat thing about this too is when you're baking this in your house,
Uh-huh.
it really makes your house smell festive
I was
and
just going
delicious.
to say, it
It's
has
so
that
much
smell
fun.
of the holidays. And while you're doing this, I just want to remind everybody before we go where Bishop's Lodge is located so that they can not only come up for the holidays and have your cooking and all the fun things, but come up all year long. It's at 1297 Bishop's Lodge Road. You can call 505-629-4822 or the 800 number. And going to bishopslodge.com, as I said, is a great way for you to not only make reservations and get details, but also to get that calendar of events.
Yes, that's right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Our
Okay.
last final ingredients,
Final
and then
ingredient.
we're all set. A little bit of vanilla.
Okay?
Then we have some ginger, ground clove, and ground cinnamon.
Fantastic.
We're going to put that in the oven. Once it's done, we're going to put it in our little cups. You can either spray them or butter them.
Okay.
And then you're going to put that in the oven at 325 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes. Just keep an eye on it.
Perfect. And when we come back, we'll see the final presentation and we'll eat. My
gonna be
favorite
great.
part.
It's really yummy. You're going to love it.
So good. We are so thrilled to be back in the kitchen with Bishop's Lodge executive chef Christopher Mclean, who has made for us, tell them,
A holiday persimmon cake.
Yum.
and it looks beautiful.
Smells really good too.
Well, I can't wait for y'all to try
Right?
it.
Doesn't it?
I actually have a little bit of homemade cinnamon ice cream that I like to put on top, like that.
Yum.
What a
And what's
perfect.
really yummy is to serve it with a little bit of eggnog too.
Oh,
Holiday
yes.
spirit
Eggnog.
all the way. I hope you enjoy it.
Let's go for it.
Please, let's try it.
Thank you, and thanks
Thank
to
you.
all of our guests today and all of our viewers for watching. And if there's anything you need to know about today or any of our shows for that matter, just go to our website at casa.com.
Yeah, have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow.
Let's go for it.
Go ahead.
Ready?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It really does smell like the holidays in here.
Mm-hmm. Sure does.
I see what you meant about the gingerbread smell. Oh my gosh, Chris.
Mm-hmm.